matter of privilege which has been raised by the MLA for St. John's. Her matter of privilege is that the Pallister government interfered with her ability to advocate for the people of Dauphin and provide a meaningful solution to the closure of the Dauphin Correctional Facility. I would submit, Mr. Deputy Speaker, that the NDP members have already brought forward a resolution on March the 5th to deal with precisely this matter, and there was a solution suggested as part of that advocacy in terms of a healing lodge, and the MLA for St. John's in fact stood up and spoke during that debate, and so the member for St. John's has had adequate opportunity to advocate and discuss this. I think that it doesn't quite fit the criteria for a matter of privilege. I would note, Mr. Deputy Speaker, that by the end of the day today, we will have squandered more than 17 hours on matters of NDP privilege. The Speaker is likely to rule that almost all of these, maybe all of them, don't meet the criteria of a matter of privilege. We will have missed about 40 questions which could have been asked in question period. We'll have missed a number of updates on the COVID-19 pandemic, and we will have used about 12 hours which could have been productively used to discuss and debate the budget or bills. The NDP had alternatives to this approach but chose not to use them. The Conservatives could have compromised but chose not to. We are the only legislature in Canada, perhaps in the world, where there's been a complete impasse for 5 critical days during this COVID-19 pandemic. Liberals have repeatedly called for discussion and debate on COVID-19 pandemic, and our calls have been repeatedly blocked by the Conservatives. Today we learn that about 30% of respiratory therapist positions are vacant. This is a very worrisome finding, and we clearly need information, questions to and answers from the government as to what they are going to do about this dire situation with regard to respiratory therapists in Manitoba. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.